editing. Now listen, you write something, you show it to your 4 best friends, and one comes back and says, oh, I loved it. And they was, oh, you're such a good writer. And the third one said, I was a little confused on paragraph 2, right away your back is up, like, who are you to be confused? And then the fourth one says, listen, let's talk about it. I like the premise, and that's the, but I think it should be this, and have you considered this? This was a little confusing for me. Maybe the 4th paragraph should be your 2nd paragraph. Throw everybody else away, and that person becomes your reader. You want a reader who really reads and comes back with honest criticism. Now, you might not agree with it, and you might say, no, that's exactly the way I wanted to say it. That's exactly what I believe. But if that person comes back and says, I was confused, what did you mean by this? Pay attention. But do not send your work out to all of your best friends or your family to see if it's worthy of being published. You need to have 2 or 3 really dependable readers who are honest with you.
Yes, dear, it's lovely isn't helpful.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Oh, I loved it. I loved the story. Thank you very much. What didn't you love about it? What doesn't work? A very quick anecdote. I have twin grandchildren who are 11 twin girls. I'm very close to them.
Very articulate.
One of them is a wonderful writer. And, oh, in fact, I'm going to tell you 2 brief stories about Olivia. Because before they met Anne and I were long-distance friends, basically, when she was in Scotland. We met when I interviewed her at a writer's conference.
Taking risks. I have lived in several different places, but I have just in the last less than half a year,
3 months.
3 months, moved to California from Scotland for as long as I'm allowed to stay, and I would like it to be permanently. At my age, and I'm older than she is, that's all I'm going to say about that, but many people will say you're totally insane. It's working wonderfully.
All right. May I not talk about mine?
You can go on, yes.
Thank you. So,
You're not going to get a word in.
so Olivia and Sophia were sleeping, and I had to wake them up very early because we were going on a boat whale watching. I live in San Francisco. And I was on the phone with Anne. And it was probably 6:30 California time. And I went in and I said, Olivia, you have to wake up. We're going whale watching. And she said, oh, are you talking to Mommy? I said, no, I'm talking to my friend Anne in Scotland. So she ran out to use the loo and ran back in, and I had hung up. And she said, oh, you hung up. At that time she was 10. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, did you want to say hello to Anne? She said, no, I wanted to discuss my novel with her. Which by the way, they became very